ISUPK.
Chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Now this is the start of ranking order. See, without ranking order, there's nothing but chaos. See, the Most High in Christ is trying to break down to you how your household should be ran. All right? And this is how your household should be ran. Bring that back, sir.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of every man is Christ. Every man of black, native, and Hispanic descent is supposed to be following Christ's example. Supposed to be following our King. That is the first thing you're supposed to do. Continue, sir.
And the head of the woman is the man.
The head of every woman is her man. Now you women don't like to be rude. You women don't like to have somebody over you nowadays. Y'all forsake your protection. No different from these men that's not following Christ. These men that are not following Christ are forsaking their protection too. And you are going to die by forsaking your protection. You're unprotected. What do you expect to happen? If you're not following Christ, you're going to die. And if your woman's not following her man, she's going to die. All types of situations are going to happen. Look at Corinne Gates. She was in a home. She got shot down by the police. They ran to her house, killed her in front of her own child. Where was her man at? He wasn't there. You know why? Because she forsaked him. She did not want him ruling over her. She would not listen to every word he had to say. And by doing so, she had forsaken her leadership. Just like most of us men are doing today, forsaking their leadership. If you're not an ISUPK, you are forsaking your leadership. You know what I'm saying? May you continue with that, Baba Kushal, sir.
And the head of Christ is the Most High.
And the head of Christ is the Most High. See, every man got to follow the man that's following God. Lord knows your pastor's not doing it. So every woman's following this man, this pastor in church. And all he's doing is corrupting her to go against her man, which is completely against his spirit. You out here following some idiot that's following a fake image of Christ, following white men, and you expect to be led by him? It's not going to happen. Bring that back, sir.
First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
You got Christ, their man. Continue, sir.
And the head of the woman is the man.
The head of that woman is her man. Listen to that man. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't spread your legs so quick, you wouldn't know who that man is following. But sometimes you probably don't even care who he follows because you want him to follow you. And that is against the scriptures of the Most High. If you like it, sir, drop that. Let's get 1 Timothy 2 and 11. Stop trying to lead your man. He ain't listening to you anyway. In the back of his head, he's like, what the hell is this woman talking about? This woman can't tell me nothing anyway. But you steady running your mouth thinking that you got some type of lead over him. May you read that, Bible?
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Learn in silence. Let your husband teach you. If he's your man, he ain't gonna lead you astray. Learn in silence with all subjection. Be submissive. Listen and do it. If you don't do it, you're gonna end up like Corinne. If you don't do it, you're gonna end up like Sandra Bland. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have a man to tell them to shut their mouths and let him lead. So they end up slain by these devils on these streets. You know what I'm saying? Bring that back, sir.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence.
You know you ain't learned nothing from your mother. Let your husband teach you how to cook. Let your husband teach you how to dress. You out here half naked or just exposing everything on the internet, you know, on your social medias, and you out here looking like a fool when instead you should have listened to your husband when he told you to put some damn clothes on and just get off the Facebook. But no, you want to listen to your mother when he teach you nothing in the first place. Girl, you got your own and you're independent. You're not independent. All your independence gonna lead you into all types of trouble. You know what I'm saying? What you believe to be independence is foolishness. Because you could go to the club and shake your ass for a bunch of other men. You're independent. Because you're going to a job with the white man doing what the hell he tells you to do. You're independent. No, you're not independent. You are misled, you are misinformed, you are miseducated. And that's what us in the ISUPK are here to do, is to teach you. Continue, sir.
With all subjection.
With all subjection. Listen. Pay close attention. Don't interrupt. Learn something. Stop running your mouth and just learn something. Continue, Bible construction.
But I suffer not a woman to teach.
The Most High in Christ is suffering, not a woman to teach. Women should not be teaching. You should not be having your female pastor or no pulpit telling you what to do. Because I'm guaranteeing what she's telling you is not coming from this book. It is not. She's telling you a bunch of lies that's going to have you and your man at odds. Going to have you and your man against each other. Gonna have your man taking all the money out of his pocket, giving it to you so you can give it to them. It's wickedness. No female pastor knows anything about the Bible anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna prove that later too. But y'all know nothing to be teaching out of this book. So just hush your mouth and learn in all subjection. Be quiet, you're not permitted to teach. No woman is permitted to teach any man anything about these scriptures. Don't get me wrong. If she knows how to cook, yeah, she can teach her man to cook. If she's a doctor and she knows how to do whatever, she can teach her man how to do that. But when it comes to this, when it comes to these scriptures, when it comes to anything of any type of holiness, she needs to shut her mouth. She is too emotional to be doing so. You got 12?
God, I don't want God. But I suffer not a woman to teach.
I suffer not a woman to teach. It's just that simple. Continue.
Nor to usurp authority over the man.
You got no authority over your man. You trying to kick him out because he's talking to another woman, you're wicked. You got no authority over him. Everything that belongs to you belongs to him. You got no control. If you're wise, you let him lead everything. It's just that simple. If you're wise, you'll just shut your mouth, ask him questions, It just says yes, sir. Anything else is just pure foolishness. That's the end of that. Let's go to...
But to be in silence.
You want to be in silence. Hush your mouth. How can you learn if you're talking over the teacher? You can't learn. You ain't gonna learn nothing. That's why y'all running around here out of your minds, half naked, hopping on stripper poles, selling your tail, and thinking that you're doing something big. You're not doing nothing big. You're just a hoe. Stop it. Learn from your man. Hush your mouth. Put some clothes on. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 7:26. You know what I'm saying? You can't learn if you keep on running your mouth. You're trying to talk over your man, and you wonder why he's quick to run out that house. You wonder why he's talking to another woman. You wonder why he ain't coming home for dinner. Not just because you can't cook, because you always got something to complain about. You're always running your mouth about something that's unimportant. That's not your business. You know what I'm saying? 7:26. Yeah, let's get that. Read.
And I find more bitter than death the woman.
This is what a wise man finds more bitter than death. Yes, a woman, something that she does is very unpleasing to the man. It is more bitter than death. A man rather be in a corner somewhere by himself in a dark room with nothing else around than to be around what? Continue.
Whose heart is snares and nets.
Whose heart is snares and nets. All she doing is thinking about running in the trap, trapping up a man. All she's thinking about is making a man more miserable, running her mouth. She got nothing righteous in her heart. Her heart is nothing but a trap. It's nothing but a snare. It's nothing but going to tie these men up. Get them jammed up. Because she's selfish. She wants to do what she wants to do. And you got these young men just falling in love with these dumb women, willing to do whatever she said because they don't know no better. They don't know how to run no household. Continue.
And her hands as bands.
She's tying them up. She got them wrapped up. She got them in a yoke. The man can't even think right. The man can't even do what he needs to do because she is always on his mind. Continue.
Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her.
If these young men get up in the ISUPK, you don't have to worry about wicked women like this. If you start following the Most High's laws, you don't have to worry about wicked women like this. Know why? Because these wicked women will have no interest to you. Soon as you see them, you will see all types of demons coming out of them. Once you get up in here and start following the Most High's laws, you will learn how to run your household. You will learn how to put a bitch in her place. Salaki. You will learn how to show a woman how to act appropriately. Teach her how to dress modestly. You will teach her how to cook, clean. You will teach her how to be a woman. But instead, you want to be doing what you want to do, so now the woman got control of you. You got no control of your woman, because you are not a man of God. You know what I'm saying? Let's drop that and get on 1 Corinthians 14 and 34. Lock. Us black men, we gotta learn how to put our women in our place. They are running us into the ground. They are running our households. They got our sons thinking it's okay to be gay. They got our daughters thinking it's okay to do anything to make a dime. That's what these single women got our children thinking. But if you ran your household, you will learn how to raise your kids righteously. That woman will know how to raise those kids righteously. And you won't have to worry about no son being gay. You won't have to worry about your daughter being a stripper, on a pole, or no prostitute, selling her tail for a dime. You won't have to worry about that. Because you will learn how to teach your woman properly. You got that up?
God, out of our God.
Read.
1 Corinthians 14 and verse 34. Let your women keep silence in the churches.
Juanita Bynum need to hush her mouth. Juanita Bynum has no reason teaching anybody, period, but her own children. That's all she's supposed to be teaching. Juanita Bynum is supposed to be silent in the church. First of all, what is a church? A church is a body of people, no, not a body of people, a body of Israelites and one syncing accord following the Most High's law. Juanita Bynum's not in a church in the first place. She is in a den of thieves. She is in a place that is strictly out there to rob. She has no business teaching. You know what I'm saying? She has none of that. She's out here teaching you a bunch of lies. She's out here teaching you how to make money just to feed her. She's out here selling you false hope. She's out here telling you all types of madness. You know what I'm saying? Read.
For it is not permitted unto them to speak.
It is not permitted for a woman to even speak around a bunch of righteous men. When a bunch of men are in the house, that woman's supposed to leave that room. You know what I'm saying? That's what your grandmother used to do. Your grandmother, when your grandfather had men in the house, that's what your grandmother did. She went to her room. She went to go chill out by herself. Probably read a book. You know what I'm saying? Probably run the Bible. In fact, you still got it twisted. You know what I'm saying? That's what your grandmother used. Take a note from your grandmother. She knows a little more than your mother. You know what I'm saying? But finally take a note from us. We know a whole lot more than your mother and your grandmother. We can show you how to be a woman. And the first thing, hush your mouth. Learn in silence. Keep your peace. You know what I'm saying? Continue.
But they are commanded to be under obedience.
Be under obedience. You know what I'm saying? Hush your mouth and do what your husband tells you to do. That is what your man is here for. Your man is here to lead you. Your man is here to protect you. Your man is here to guide you. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want that, then you know what I'm saying? Keep running your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Continue.
As also saith the law.
This is the law. This is the law to hush your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Learn in silence. You know, keep your peace. Do what your man tells you to do. It is righteous. We're the most righteous woman ever, Sarah. That's what she did. She followed what Abraham said. She followed her husband. She did what her husband told her to do. And look, the Most High said her name will never be forgotten. The Most High wants every black, Hispanic, and Native woman to be like Sarah. Right. And that is to follow her husband. You know what I'm saying? Any more on that? Let's go to Ephesians 5 and 22. Because if you're not like Sarah, you're just being disobedient. You know what I'm saying? You're just being clamorous. You know what I'm saying? And when the Bible says about a clamorous woman, she is ignorant. She knows nothing. Keep on running your mouth. You know what I'm saying? All you're doing is running your mouth. Nobody's listening. Nobody's learning anything from you. All you're doing is just talking to the wind. You're talking to a wall. You know what I'm saying? All you're doing is beating your man down. Got him barely able to, wouldn't even come out the house. He's ashamed because he knows you, his woman, got her foot on his neck. You know what I'm saying? He is beaten. He is downtrodden, all because of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? If you hush your mouth, that alone will make your relationship grow. That alone will do wonders for you. You will keep a man by hushing your mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's something that your mother never taught you. But us in the ISUPK, we're going to tell you. You hush your mouth, your man will stay. You know what I'm saying? You got that out?
God, out of what? God.
Read that for me.
Ephesians 5 and 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your husbands.
Submit yourselves unto your husband. You know what I'm saying? You gotta submit unto your husband. You gotta, everything he says, everything he wants, you gotta do it. Your husband comes home from a hard day's work, you know what I'm saying? Taking a whole bunch of mess from the white man. Whole bunch of mess from the devil. You know what I'm saying? Struggling all day to put some food on the table. You know what I'm saying? The least you could do is have a bath ready. A hot plate on the table. That's the least you could do. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, as soon as he walks in the door, you running your mouth like somebody actually gives a care about what you're talking about. Hush. You know what I'm saying? Read it.
As unto the Lord.
As unto the Lord. You know, a lot of you Christian women like to say that you're married to Jesus. That same type of zeal and foolishness you're supposed to have in righteousness towards your man. The way you so-called follow that white Caesar Borgia, that fake Christ, is how you're supposed to be following your man. What you do for your pastor in that church, that's what you're supposed to be doing for your man. You're supposed to be in all subjection to your man.
You know I don't let nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it works something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword.